Hello and welcome to the GCC Innova blog series for the new features in Sage 200 2010. So in a prior blog I went through the new features that don't quite fit into any particular area. In this blog I'm just going to be looking at the features within the stock control module. So if we come over to our Sage 200 here, so the new feature to show you within stock control report status valuation, we now have the ability to do a retrospective stock valuation. It's an often requested wishlist item, and now Sage are incorporating as many wishlist items as they can into new releases. So if there's any features you'd like to see added within Sage 200, please let us know and we'll file the wishlist item. But here we can see we have a valuation date here. It's defaulting to today, but I can go back and say, okay, let's do my stock take valuation for my, say, Newcastle warehouse as it was on June of this year. So if I click on OK, what the system is then going to do is pick up those particular items in that warehouse, go through the stock transactions that have happened during July, so from now until back to June, and reverse those back out, so we now actually get our stock valuation as at the end of June. So there we go, now a retrospective stock valuation within Sage 200 2010. So if I just close that down, we can then come over to Manage Stock Take within Adjustment. So there's a couple of things you've probably noticed immediately from here. It's just showing the warehouses where I've actually got an active count going. I can show completed stock takes by just clicking on this filter down here. But more predominantly, you've actually probably noticed that I've got 3 stock takes going on for the same warehouse. One of the main reasons this has been added in is there's been a new feature added in called the ability to stock take via bin. So if I come down here and create a new stock take list and run it for our Newcastle warehouse, so you maybe have an instance where you have a warehouse that is a particular building, but also have created bins or locations or shelves, however you've got it named within your Sage 200. So you now have locations within your location, and you perhaps wish to just do a stock take for room A, for a build room or something along those lines. That's fine, we can do that. We can come in and do count bins on this particular warehouse, click on display, or then display the bins out, and I can choose which bins I wish to do my count for. So I'm just going to choose locations 4 and 7 in this particular instance, do save and print, and the system then comes through and prints off the stock take sheets for those particular locations. So I can just carry on with my stock take for those locations. I can, if I wish, now come back in and create another stock take for the same location. What I can't do at this point in time is choose whether I can count by stock items or count by bins. As I've already got an active stock take by bins, I must continue with bins. So I click on display here, and I now have the ability to choose the unspecified bin and continue through and do save and print there, and it'll then create the stock take sheets for anything that has an unspecified bin, and I can continue on now with 2 stock takes running in the same location. So up on the warehouse here I've counted by a stock item, which is the standard one, so I can still continue to create a stock list based on stock items. I'll just choose an area that I haven't already chosen yet. So I click on count by bin. So these are the stock count items that are still remaining to be counted within here. You still have the auto select facility that we had in prior versions, so I can continue to select via product group or particular stock take dates or quantities or values. But again, because I've got a count by stock items already going, I can just choose by account here and continue through and get another stock take sheet going there. So I've got multiple warehouses now running on my warehouse location. So that is the new feature within Sage 2010, the ability to report via locations within your location, however you have those set, bins, shelves or rooms, and the ability to have multiple stock takes going for the same location.